The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Cincinnati Reds.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jose Rios gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty...
Next for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Batting fourth, catcher Mike Piazza.
In now, Mike Piazza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Rodriguez on third with 2 out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 3-1 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Sharp, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Green moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Kevin Kojima will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rodriguez. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 12.
Ready with the 1-1. There he goes. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
digging in, Benny Rodriguez.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-0 pitch on the way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Reed stands at first with one out. Full count, 3-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Scooped up. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Piazza. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mike Piazza.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Third inning, no score to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-1 home is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mitchell on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Mitchell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kevin Mitchell.
The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Played on the back. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 17.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So a big moment here, and standing in, Benny Rodriguez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1. Here it is. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Belted high in the air out to left. Mitchell ranging back to the track, to the wall. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right.
Striding in once again, Bret Boone. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. The 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying.
Ready to take his hacks again, Benny Rodriguez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging it.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. There's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Cincinnati Reds take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Milton Hill takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final